What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV, back here for another predicted lineup video. Crystal Palace at home, 3 o'clock kickoff tomorrow. Very much looking forward to it. In terms of the injury news, Ryan Mason has been talking in the press conference, and what are we talking about today?
Yeah, we actually have had some injury updates for the long-term injuries. We know Hugo Lloris and Ryan Sessegnon are ruled out for the rest of the season, so we will not be seeing them again this season. Bentancur likely won't be seen until about November time. But when it comes to Yves Bissouma and Emerson Royal, Mason says there is a chance that we'll see both of them before the end of the season for the last couple games, but they're still unavailable for this weekend. So a bit more positive on those two. And I'm interested to see what Bissouma can do maybe in a bit more offensive team under Mason.
Yeah, definitely. And in terms of the team that we will be playing this weekend, it's kind of same squad of players to pick from in terms of last week in terms of the injury list. And let's go for the 3-4-3 formation. In goal, Fraser Forster, who's done himself, I think he's done himself a proper service this season.
Yeah, whenever he's been called upon, he's been decent, albeit against Liverpool. There was 4 shots on target, 4 goals, so he'll probably be a bit disappointed with that. But hopefully it won't be the same this time round. And I think he has been decent and maybe earned himself. Has he got on a 1 year? Is it out? Or was it a 2-year deal he's got? I can't remember. But
I think it was a 2-year, yeah.
So he'll be here next season, I think.
So Fraser Forster in goal. In terms of the right back, again, we're lacking options there. So Pedro Porro is the only one, pretty much.
Yeah, I'm actually a bit excited to see what he could do going forward in this game, because I think he finished the game against Liverpool really strongly and was causing Liverpool a lot of problems. So hopefully in this, yeah, exactly. So hopefully in this game, he can be getting forward and causing them problems from the off, and not wait until we're down like we have been, because he had a good second half against Man United as well. So interested to see what he can do, but he's going to have a tough time up against most likely Wilfried Zaha on that side.
Yeah, absolutely. It's interesting because Wilfried Zaha actually, didn't he start down the middle in the last game against West Ham, and they had Ayew and Elise on the wings.
I hope he's up against Ayew rather than Zaha.
Yeah, me too. You and me both, to be honest. But alongside Porro on the right centre-back is obviously going to be Cuti Romero.
Yeah, that link-up, Porro and Romero, has been a bit of a disaster class defensively, that's for sure. And they're going to have their work cut out keeping out this very vibrant Palace team. But hopefully Romero is going to have a much better game. Because like against Man United, he had a very good game, but then back to his worst against Liverpool. So hopefully back in home comforts will be better.
In terms of the central centre-back, we are going to stick with Eric Dyer. That's what we think Mason's going to do. But in my personal opinion, I wouldn't mind to see Longley there, to be fair.
Yeah, definitely. But Dyer was a pretty atrocious last time out as well, and against Man United, and he's been pretty atrocious all season. I could go back, I could name all 30 games.
Literally, you could go back every game until the start of the season.
So look, he's going to be playing. I'm worried again because Little Palace have very tricky, fast-paced strikers who are very good in one-on-one situations. So we have to make sure Dyer's not getting isolated. But hopefully if we dominate possession, maybe that'll suit him more.
Let's hope so. And alongside him to make up that back through, we're going to go for Ben Davies ahead of Clement Longley on the left side.
Yeah, Davies, as soon as he was back fit, he was back in the 11. He didn't have a great game, I felt, against Liverpool. Longley has been preferred before then. But I'm just thinking maybe Mason, if he's thinking towards next season, Longley's only on loan. I'm thinking he's going to prefer Ben Davies, who he knows has probably got more future here.
And then to make up that back five on the left-hand side is going to be Ivan Perisic, who since Mason has come in, he's actually stepped up.
Yeah, to be fair, he's had some good goal contributions last few games. Against Man United, I thought he really gave Wan-Bissaka a tough time, and then got a nice assist against Liverpool, and he's definitely started performing better. Overall, his season has been a bit of a letdown, but in terms of numbers, he'll probably argue, he's done his job when it comes to getting assists and goal contributions. So he hopefully has another good performance. He can carry on his good form.
And let's run through that backline with you guys one more time. Fraser Forster in goal, Pedro Porro right wing, Ivan Perisic left wing back with Romero, Dyer and Davies to make up the back three. In terms of the midfield, we're going to talk about Ollie Skip up first.
Yeah, and I thought it was a better display he had, wasn't it, against Liverpool. Much better than what he's had previously. He had that bad gash on his forehead which forced him off against Liverpool, but I think he'll be fine for this game. Although their midfield three is again not easy to play against. Cheikh Doucouré's had a decent season for Palace in his first season. Schlupp is a high energy midfielder. Then Eze's been playing very centrally, so
Schlupp loves scoring against us as
well.
He does,
yeah. He's one of those players, isn't he? So hopefully Skip can carry on his form that he showed against Liverpool.
Let's hope so. And alongside him, Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, who I thought as well was better than previous displays in the last game.
Yeah, and I think at home as well, he is usually better than away from home, where maybe the situations are more difficult. So hopefully those two, they're going to again have a difficult battle and make sure they keep Eze quiet, which is not going to be easy, but hopefully they're up to it.
That's a double pivot of Højbjerg and Skip again. In terms of the attack, on the right-hand side, we're going for Richarlison. Well, actually, we're going for him on the left-hand side, but for argument's sake today, we're going for him on the right.
Basically going for Rishi over Kulusevski. Again, Kulusevski didn't have the best game from the beginning against Liverpool. We're thinking Richarlison came on, was a nuisance and was a pretty positive cameo, got his goal as well. So I think he also started the last home game against Man United, so we think he's going to start again here, probably from the left-hand side though. Maybe give him a chance to build some momentum after getting his first Premier League goal.
And then obviously the next two on the list are pretty easy to pick in Kane and Sonny Boy.
Yeah, of course. Son has been brilliant at home last few games, scoring consistently, and Harry Kane has been brilliant all season, never let his standards drop pretty much. So those two are definitely going to start, and if we're going to win the game, it's probably going to be on them two to provide it.
Yeah, so let's run through that lineup with you guys one more time. In goal, Fraser Forster, a back three of Romero, Dyer, Davis, Porro, right wing back Perisic, left wing back Højbjerg, and Skip in the double pivot with Richarlison and Son supporting Harry Kane. If this is the lineup, are you sticking with your current prediction?
Yeah, I'm going to go 3-2. I think it's going to be open. I think there's going to be lots of goals. I'm just banking on the fact that our forward line can outscore theirs. So I'm going to go with 3-2 to Spurs.
Yeah, pretty much a similar thinking to me, but I just think there'll be more goals in it, to be fair. I'm going for 4-3. You've seen a lot of goals in the Spurs' last couple of games. You've seen a lot of goals in Palace's last couple of games. So I do expect goals in this game with both attacks, both probably confident that they can get at their respective defensives. So I'm going 4-3. My brother's going 3-2. Let me know in the comment section below what your score prediction is and what you think of our predicted lineup. Thank you everyone for joining us today. Like, subscribe and comment. And as always,
come on you Spurs.